Hello everyone, I'm Sakshi Dhanapur. Today we will discuss about the corruption in India. Before we start about the corruption in India, let's start the term let's guess the term that is a corruption. So what is called as a corruption? Corruption is a dishonest or immoral behavior of a person or activities, or in other hand the process of making somebody something corrupt called as a corruption. In another way, the corruption is also called as the corruption is also called as is a form of a dishonesty or a criminal offense that is undertaken by some person or activities or an organization that is entrusted in a position of authority to acquire a illicit benefit or abuse power of one against. So that is called as a corruption. Now we start the corruption in India. Whenever the corruption is unforgettable, that corruption has for many become a matter of habits. It is so deeply enriched that corruption is now considered a social harm. Hence, the corruption implies the failure of ethics. So, what are the reasons behind the corruption in India? First one is a lack of transparency. So, in case of lack of transparency, is a government processes, decision making, and the public administration provide a fertile ground of corporate practices. So, when actions and the decisions are shielded or are taken from public security, then official may engage in a corrupt activities so with reduced fear of exposure. Second one is a weak institution and ineffective legal framework. Many of India's institutions responsible for enforcing laws and regulations are either weak or compromised. So these include law enforcement agencies and the judiciary. So and oversight bodies, weak institution can fail to hold a corrupt individual accountable and may even facilitate corruption. So the perception of impunity due to the inadequate punishments of corrupt individual can encourage the further corruption. So these things that encourage the for further corruptions when individuals believe they can get away with the corrupt practices, so they are more likely to engage in them. So these activities are reduced, but in India these activities get provided. So third reason behind the corruption in India, like low salaries and the intensive that given to the practitioner or given to the people. So public officials, especially those in a lower ranking positions, are sometimes paid or salaries or paid or low salaries. So this can make them more susceptible to bribery and the other corrupt practices such as corruption, as they see corruption as a mean to supplement their income. Fourth one is bureaucratic red tape. So length and convoluted bureaucratic procedures and excessive regulations can drive individual and businesses to engage in a corrupt practices to expedite processes or bypass obstacles. So the India's complex economy environment, which involve the various licenses, permits, and approval for, can create the opportunities for the corruption. So business may restart or resort to bribery to negative this environment. Fourth one is a political interference. Political interference is a fourth one thing that is responsible or behind the corruption of India. So political interference is a administrative matter can compromise the autonomy of a government institution. So political leader pressure official to engage in a corrupt activities for a personal or party gain. Fifth one is a cultural factor. So cultural factor can be cultural acceptance of a corrupt behavior in a certain context which perpetuates corruption. So the nations or notations that everyone does it, so can lead an individual to engage in a corruption without a feeling morally compromised. So the cultural factor is also main factor that behind the corruption in India. Last one is a lack of whistleblower protection. So inadequate protection for the whistleblower can deter individuals from reporting corruption. So fear of Retaliations can silence the potential whistleblower, can allow corruption to thrive. Social inequality and the economic disparities can contribute to corruption. So as an individuals with a wealth and power may use their influence to secure the preferential treatment and engage in a corrupt practices without recognition. So the social inequality is also main factor behind the corruption in India. So what are the reasons for the prevalence of corruption in a civil services that are provided in India? That is a politicians of civil services. Then second one is lower wages. Third one is administrative delay. Colonial legacy of unchallenged authority. Weak enforcement of law. This is all about the reason behind the corruption in India. Thank you.